Hi, Dr. Lindsay here with episode 1 of interview questions and how to answer them. And in this episode, we are going to go over the why should you be hired question. Now this question usually comes at the end of an interview, and it's really your last chance as the interviewee to convince your interviewers that you are worth the position. You need to sell them on it, and you need to kind of recap everything that you've been going over in the interview and make a concise case that you are the number one candidate. This question really trips up a lot of people, and I think it's interesting because it's always asked at the end, where if you've done the interview correctly, you already should have answered this question throughout. So every single interview question should be you making the case to be hired. So all you have to do is just summarize, wrap it up in a little bow, give them the main points that you are the strongest candidate. Sometimes when I get to this question with people, they're so anxious or so tripped out by the whole entire interview process that they just kind of shrink and they're like, I'm a really good applicant and I'd be really good at this position. And that's not enough. You need to give concrete examples, concrete skills, and you also need to back them up. So you also can't go in there like, cause I'm amazing, and just leave it at that. Because it's like, okay, you can say that you're amazing, but the best way to answer is to show. So I don't know how many creative writers out there are watching this, but one of my writing professors in college used to always say, show, don't tell. So if you're telling, would be saying like, I'm awesome, I'm this, I'm that. Showing would be providing little brief examples, connecting them to the position you're applying to or being interviewed for, and then kind of just hammering home why you should get the job. Because you can't be humble, you can't be modest, you can't, imply. You need to hammer that home. You need to tell them why you're the best person. So when you prepare for this question, because believe me, you will most likely get an iteration of this in any interview that you have, you need to keep in mind the job description. So think about the things that they're looking for, that they explicitly state in their qualifications or job requirements or something like that, that you're good at, and those should be the ones that you say. Because you don't want to, say something like, you should hire me because I'm a really independent, autonomous worker, when the position is to be a team leader. Because that shows that your skill set and your strengths are not ones that are going to fit with the role. So, to recap, it's always at the end. It is a summary of what you should have already said throughout the interview. Have your talking points ready that are close to what they're looking for or exactly what they're looking for, and be confident. Show them that you're worth it. Don't just tell them. So I'll see you in episode 2 later.